Well, hell, that ain't supposed to be like that. Welcome back. I've got another patient on the table. This is an older laptop. I think this was somewhere around maybe the 2009, 2010 era, if I'm not mistaken. We are definitely talking about the Windows 7 days here, yeah. Anyway, this thing has seen just a few better days, just a few, so we're going to try to extend the life of it a little bit. So, customer, when he's done with this, he doesn't just want it to, when he's done, when it's just over with. He don't want it to be dead. He wants it to be mummified. So, we're going to help him mummify this thing. So anyway, over the years, it's gathered some issues. A hinge here, and a lot of times the hinge is okay, but the little lugs that the hinge screws into, the screws screw into for the hinge, I should say, a lot of times they'll get separated or what have you. So we'll know when we get it apart exactly what we're dealing with. Though we do have some hinges, so I really don't think there's going to need to be a hinge replaced, but we'll see. I have a feeling it's going to be more the mounting lugs for the hinge itself. We will see when we get there. So the bezel is cracked in several places. This is one. It's cracked up here. Oops, sorry, not high enough in this corner. And we come on over here. Okay, not at the top, but it is cracked down there. So two ways to deal with this. I did find a replacement for just under 18 bucks. So, and it's a new open box replacement. So that's actually a really good deal on that. So I don't know if he's going to want to replace it, but if he does, we will. If not, well, then I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to take some two-part epoxy, and I'm basically going to try to reconstruct the frame and give it some structure. So yep, that's about the only thing I can think of with that. There is one thing with it right here, is the piece that you see broken off the corner here, and you'll notice there's a magnet in there, and that magnet is what helps tell the computer when to sleep and wake up. So that really kind of needs to be back in place. So we'll see if I'll be able to reconstruct this, or maybe he may say go ahead and replace the bezel, and we'll do that. So the other thing is we've all seen these days, right? So I'm going to go ahead and peel this off because I'm going to be looking into the problem, and I'm just gonna, let me grab something real quick that I can, what they always highly recommend you do is jam something metal into an electrical plug. And that's usually the first bit of advice we give. Yeah, the port's a little loose there. So, I mean, it don't look nothing looks destroyed or anything. So when we get down in there, and I know you couldn't see that very well, but when we get down in there, we'll know what we're dealing with. But in order for it to work, he'd have to tape his port up. So we will find out what the issue with that is as well. And I know he said something about the battery. The battery you can replace on these, I think it was, if I recall the price right, $25.88 on Amazon for a replacement battery. Okay, these are the hinges I was talking about that the customer provided. And, if we need them, we need them. If not, well, he's still got a set of hinges. So we will know when we get there. This is the second one. The first one was the computer that I replaced the hard disk drive with the solid state drive, and massively increased its performance. Took over 5 minutes to boot. I kid you not, over 5 minutes to boot. Windows 11 machine, and oh, it was just painstakingly slow. And the only thing that the only thing I did was clone the hard drive and put a solid state drive in it, and I kid you not, it boots in 49 seconds. 49 seconds. So that's just a little bit of an improvement. But this one here, we're going to, like I said, talk to the owner about this bezel, see if he wants to replace that, see if that port needs replaced, or if I can do something there to help it out. Let the owner know the battery, what it would cost for another battery for it, and then of course while it's apart, I'll go through and I'll clean it all up, get any dust and debris from inside of it out, make sure the heat sink's all cleaned out and everything's in good order. And considering the age on the computer, I'm going to go ahead and pop the heat sink off of it and reapply some fresh thermal paste, so that way we can ensure that he has proper cooling on it, because it's a few years old. It wouldn't hurt. I'm sure that thermal paste that it had is pretty done for at this point. It's probably baked just a little bit. But anyway, it's the same customer I'm building the website for, so he's been keeping me a pretty busy guy. Anyway, keep an eye out, because I will be making a video on the repair of this PC, and keep an eye out for it. Hope you have a great day. Shalom.